Did he just confess to being one of the girls? Child, when I tell you all this trial has been nothing but chaos, I'm not exaggerating. We've heard some of the most disturbing things imaginable, and now, it looks like Diddy might finally be going down for his alleged crimes. But hold up, because the word on the street is that Diddy's legal team is about to flip the script in a major way. Allegedly, they're preparing to admit that Diddy is gay now. The rumors about Diddy allegedly being on the down low have been circulating for years, and fans are convinced his team is going to lean into that narrative, possibly as part of a defense strategy. The alleged plan? To claim that years of repressing his sexuality pushed Diddy to a breaking point, ultimately contributing to the horrific things he's now accused of. Yeah, this is about to be a hot, boiling pot of pure insanity. Honestly, Diddy admitting he's on the DL was not on my 2025 bingo card. Sure, the speculation has been there, but he's shut those rumors down time and time again. And it hasn't just been from one source, multiple people have come forward with claims over the years. You'll remember when Diddy's former bodyguard said he saw him at secret gay parties with Will Smith? Yeah, that clip lives rent-free in my mind.
Party before that they attended, and you said the party was weird? Tell me about that.
I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with big old booty and shit. No, he was gay and I'm over. What the f is going on here? It's just a lot of weird shit.
1. Another one of Diddy's former bodyguards also came forward and exposed him, claiming that Diddy was involved in some intimate encounters with another rapper, though he didn't reveal who it was.
Let's run out the room naked, and the artist said, "You ain't want to come up in there." It was a lot of freaky shit going on.
Into 2. But that's not even the whole story. Turns out, federal authorities have reportedly had their eyes on Diddy for over 12 years. Now, let's be clear, they weren't investigating him simply for being gay, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What did raise red flags, however, were allegations that he was inappropriately involved with underage boys. Back in 2013, reports surfaced that Diddy was being investigated by federal agencies for allegedly having sexual relationships with underage boys. According to court documents, during a debriefing session with federal investigators, music manager turned drug kingpin James Rosemond was asked specific questions about the sexual preferences of various entertainers. One name that came up: Sean Diddy Combs. Prosecutors reportedly questioned whether Diddy had been involved in intimate relationships with minors, and believe it or not, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Over the years, several people have come forward trying to expose Diddy, but he always seemed to dodge accountability. Remember Orlando Brown? He claimed that Diddy performed a certain explicit act on him. Yeah.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshkash koosmash. You gave me the ooshkash muaf, the shooshmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. I mean, you gave me the ooshkash muash. I love it, yo.
Into 3. And that's not all. Gene Dale also came through with some serious tea, spilling details about Diddy's alleged encounters with men.
Yo, Gene, watch the door, don't let nobody come through here. And I said I watched the door. If I watched the door and him and a man ran out and I said that, ain't nobody told me that. I saw that myself.
4. Rapper Zizabit also revealed that Diddy once took him to a gay bar, and he was so shocked by the scene that he quietly slipped out and went straight home.
Trying to get a drink. You know, we sitting there bobbing to the music, and then she point over the corner. It's two dudes kissing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, is this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, then it's girls in the club too. And then she pointed another direction. It's another dude over there like.
5. Don't even get me started on 50 Cent's efforts to expose Diddy. Child, this man has been relentless. He even came for Diddy from a hospital bed. While literally recovering, 50 shaded Diddy on Instagram, writing, "Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under the leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow." Now that his commitment to a beef, shading someone from a hospital bed is next level petty, but that wasn't the only time. 50 also claimed Diddy's parties weren't just regular Hollywood gatherings but wild, over-the-top freak-offs. He once posted a photo of Lil Baby and captioned it, "See, this is why I don't go to no party Puffy and the Mat." What the F*** is going on here? Get the F*** off my young man. WTF. So yeah, Diddy has faced a steady stream of DL, down low, allegations over the years. But he's always pushed back, maintaining that he's completely straight. So now the real question is, why is he suddenly flipping the narrative and allegedly claiming he's so repressed that it drove him to commit these awful crimes? Well, that shift may have something to do with what's coming out in court. One of the most jaw-dropping testimonies came from an exotic dancer known as Sherry Hayes, aka The Punisher. And baby, when I say Sherry spilled the tea, he sang like a canary. He testified that he was first hired back in 2012 to create an exotic dance scene for Diddy and Cassie. But things quickly escalated from there. When prosecutors asked him to describe his first meeting with Cassie, he didn't hold back. She was in the bathroom, wearing nothing but a wig. I expected a crowd, but there was no one else there. She said she and her husband wanted to create a scene with baby oil. The room was dimly lit, electric candles, bowls of water with bottles of baby oil. She told me not to acknowledge her husband when he came in or look at him. He was covered, like in a burqa, you could only see the eyes. He had a bottle of Astroglide. When asked how the scene ended, Sherry said she went into another room with him. When she came back, she asked if I wanted to finish. I said no. If they were happy, I was happy. She gave me more money. He added that this happened not just once, but 8 to 12 more times with Diddy and Cassie. Then he broke down how these infamous freak-offs would go. They'd reach out around 5 or 7 p.m. and ask for a sexy scene, but I knew what that meant, baby oil and atmosphere. Mr. Combs was direct. He might say, sit forward. Move the camera. Once, during, he dropped a stack of money and said, I like this *T. When asked how much baby oil was used, a lot. We were supposed to be glistening as much as possible. How long did the freak-offs last? 4 hours. A lot of waiting. Maybe 40 minutes of actual performance. I was supposed to finish in a specific spot. Afterward, he said Cassie would leave with Diddy and return 10 to 15 minutes later in a bathrobe to pay him in cash anywhere between $1,200 and $2,000. But wait, there's more. Another escort, Daniel Phillip, also testified. He claimed he had ongoing sexual encounters with both Cassie and Diddy. According to court documents, these rendezvous happened in hotels across Manhattan and at the couple's private residences. Phillip reportedly sent Cassie explicit texts like, I want to *** you right now. Other times, he'd simply ask if she was good. He testified that these sessions would last anywhere from 1 to 10 hours. After he was with Cassie, she'd often go into the bedroom with Diddy while Phillip sat outside on the couch for hours. Sometimes they'd come back and tell him to leave. Other times, they'd invite him back in for another round. So yeah, at this point, it feels like the entire world knows that Diddy has been living on the DL. And the kicker? His legal team hasn't even tried to deny it in court, not once. In fact, the streets are saying Diddy's team might actually lean into it. Allegedly, they're preparing to finally admit that he's gay, claiming that years of repressing his true identity led to emotional and psychological instability, which, they'll argue, played a role in the alleged crimes. Now how exactly they plan to sell that angle to a judge and jury is beyond me. Especially considering how many years Diddy spent denying all the rumors. But hey, this trial has been one wild twist after another, so nothing would surprise me at this point. What do y'all think about all this? Is Diddy's legal team really about to play the closeted and repressed card as a defense? Do you think it'll work, or is it just another desperate attempt to dodge accountability? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and when you're done, go ahead and check out the next video. You don't want to miss it.